Hey everyone, it's Jess, and I'm here to talk to you about something near and dear to my heart that I think is most commonly called power clashing, but which I prefer to call maximalist matching. So let's just dive right in and talk about what is power clashing or maximalist matching. Whatever you want to call it, it is a concept of putting clothes together that, generally speaking, would be considered unconventional. Of course, that depends on what you consider to be conventional. But societally speaking, most of the time this falls outside of kind of the norm of how we look at matching. And we typically look at matching, I think, as having a statement piece and then things that exist in the background to form a backdrop upon which that statement piece can really live and like make its statement. Power clashing and maximalist matching, on the other hand, they are combinations of multiple statement pieces. So it's a lot of individual items that are all saying something and they come together to say more. So it's really more is more. It also exists totally across styles. So it's not that power clashing or maximalist matching is like if you dress feminine or masculine or fancy or casual, like you can cross all the planes of fashion in one outfit. Anything goes. There are no rules. This is like no holds barred dressing. And that is maybe terrifying to you. You're like, oh my God, I just need some rules. And we'll get to maybe some, not rules, but maybe some things that can help inspire you to kind of find your way in it. We'll get to that in a second. But it really is, it's freedom. You have the freedom to wear whatever you want. No, you do not have to get dressed anybody else's way. You can get dressed your way because it is your body. So, there you go. I tried to find a method in this madness because what I hear from people is like the whole... So here are 3 things that I think will help you find your version of maximalist matching. 1, buy things you truly love. Wear things you truly love. The things that you own and the things that you put on your body need to bring you joy. Period. This is very Marie Kondo. I mean, I didn't read the book, but I saw one episode of that show she did on Netflix. And the thing that stuck with me was that whole like, put things, hold them in front of you and see if it brings you joy. This is something as human beings we have to be able to do in our lives. And not just with things in our house, with people, with the events we attend, with what we eat. These are very simple ways that we can make a really big difference for ourselves and for the people around us. So that's step 1. When you go shopping or when you open your closet, we're in my closet right now, so that's why I say when you go in your closet. When you go in your closet, ask yourself, does this really make me happy? Will I be happy to put this on? And don't talk yourself into or out of things. Just listen to that voice that's telling you if you love something and commit to it. We go very quickly now from step 1, buy the things that you love, into step 2, define or redefine neutrals. What are your neutrals? And these neutrals will be based on things that you love. So step 1 and step 2 are very close to each other. But I think the neutrals is going to be kind of a hurdle for many people. I think neutrals is something that it's easy. Neutrals are our habits. For instance, I cut black out of my wardrobe a long time ago because I realized for me, black was a gateway drug to boring. The minute I started leaning on black like my little friendly crutch, I just stopped being creative and black was not bringing me joy. If black brings you joy, go for it. That's the whole point of this, is to find the things that make you feel like you are at your best. And if black is what does it, super. But for me, it was not. So I redefined neutrals. Neutrals are often treated as the backdrop. So we're like, yes, let's put all these things together to cover our bodies, the parts that need to be covered by society, and then we'll let this one other thing kind of stand out. So the fun skirt, the fun for a man, maybe the fun, what do you call it? I wanted to say blouse, but men don't wear a blouse. Shirt? Button down? Button down. There you go. That fun button down, or a nice tie or something. You choose like your statement piece. And what I would challenge you to do is redefine neutrals to fit into the category of things you love. So I have here a stack of my neutrals, and they're things that I've already mentioned to you. So yes, this is, step 1 and 2, they go hand in hand. It's about buying the things that you love, wearing the things that you love that make you feel great, and, kind of kicking out bad habits. And you can do that by identifying and redefining neutrals based on what you love. So those two things, when you've kind of sorted them out, your wardrobe will just fall together. And then it comes into step 3, really making an outfit. And my rule for making the outfit is 4 or more. 4 or more. And that is how many pieces I think you need to have in an outfit to really go maximalist matching. I mean, it's maximalism. How can you maximize anything if you only have 2? So we're working in abundance here. 4 is the minimum. And 4 is super easy and accessible for men and women. If you're a man, think about it. You got shoes, socks. And women, we can do the same because we have all those things I just listed and then some. We've got... It's easy to get 4, and it's harder actually to make a power clash or a maximalist match with less than 4 items. So you really need to have more than 4 or 4 or more in order to feel the full effect of what you're creating. That's pretty much it. And now we can have a look at some examples of outfits that I have put together, and then you can see kind of what does it look like if you take the theory of maximalist matching, which is, crossing styles, more is more, no holds barred, everything can be a statement piece, and you look at kind of the 3 steps that I talked about, things that you love, redefined neutrals, and the 4 or more approach. So here I have a green, like a seafoam green tulle cocktail dress, and I have paired it with, and now I feel like, okay, I can wear this cocktail dress, which otherwise would get absolutely no wear for me because I have no social life. I could wear this pretty much anywhere. So this is something that I could very easily wear while touring as a tourist in another country. Super easy outfit, throw a jacket over it. And then I think I would be all set to go. This hits on all of my favorites. Sparkles, bold colors, fun graphical prints, and patterns. So that's outfit 2. This is 4 pieces. They technically speaking match, but it's all about the maximalism of like just wearing all the things that bring you joy. So, flattering, it is not. We all can see I look like the abominable snowman, but I don't care. And then I have them with this nice bold light pink earring. So here you can see the earring and this sweater with all of its fun little furry details. So for those of you wondering if I ever wear pants, yes, here is outfit number 4. I could go for a French tuck to give it kind of that schoolboy looking like nonchalance, which I think also suits it very well. This is a checkered sequin skirt that is actually made out of lace with a kind of mermaid sequin overlay. This is definitely something I would consider office ready. So here we have the last outfit, which is made up of what I would consider to be all of my neutrals put together in many, many layers. So this is going for the 4 or more in its extreme. I'll get closer to show you the details here. So now that you've seen some examples of what maximalist matching looks like, I hope that it's clear to you that this is not rocket science. This is just picking outfits with kind of a different frame of mind. And this comes then to the most important point, I think, of why would you do this? Why? If I look at why I get dressed like this in the morning, it 100% boils down to the power of intention. I set an intention with what I wear. And that intention is, how do I want to feel today? How do I want to be? What do I want this day to be like? And I dress to match it. It's a very easy, quick win. Every single day, you will put clothes on. Unless you're a nudist, in which case all the power to you. Then, rock your bod and let that bring joy to the world. But if you're not, you're putting clothes on. Set the intention for your day. And also recognize the power it has over the people around you, because they are looking, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, they're looking and they're feeling something. And I'm convinced that maximalist matching makes my environment more playful, more free, more expressive, more abundant place. And those are all values that are really important to me. So really, maximalist matching is about maximizing joy. It's about maximizing happiness and about maximizing your own way to connect with that and express it for yourself and really connect it to other people. I'm really curious to hear now what you guys think. What have you gotten out of it that's new to you? Have you ever even heard of this, or is this interesting to you? Were there parts of it that you thought, like, I want to know more about that, or what about this, or what about that? Like, totally leave comments down below and let's keep the conversation going. If you have any questions for me, I will do my best to answer. And otherwise, I hope to just see you back here soon talking about who knows what. Until then, I'm going to go get all dressed up with nowhere to go, and I hope that you do the same. Let me know how that experience and experiment goes for you. See you soon.